Hi, Hiram here. The other day I got a comment from CatskillMountainGirl where she said, Hiram, what would happen if you rolled up a piece of carbon felt and put it in the center of a Trangia? I find that I run out of fuel when I dry bake, and I wonder if the fuel lasts longer. Is it hotter or cooler than without? Now, I'm not sure if she's saying she dry bakes with the carbon felt in there or just means she runs out regular. I'll have to ask her that. I should have. But what I think she's talking about is a video that Wawhiker put up some time ago called Trangia Stove Carbon Felt Upgrade. I saw it at the time but didn't think to play with it because at that time I was using expensive carbon felt and I didn't want to take up a big chunk to put inside a Trangia. But now I get 3 foot by 3 foot sheets of it, so I got stuff to play with. So anyway, if you look at the video, like I said, I'll put a link down below to it. Wawhiker put carbon felt in this center cavity and then filled it up with alcohol. Now at the time on his video he played with it. He was using it, I think he's using it more as to be able to control the simmer better. Because when you put this simmer ring on and it's coming out the jets are actually buried inside the simmer ring, but if you have carbon felt on top here, then you can control that easier. So I thought what I'd do, in his video he didn't let it burn long enough to come to a bloom, and I want to see what would happen. So let's go to camera 2 to get a side view of this. Okay, I've got carbon felt in here, 2 fluid ounces of methanol. Let's light it and see what happens. Now he was saying you get an instant start stove. You could actually be using it in this condition with or without the simmer ring on. To put the simmer ring on, you do have to let this come to a good bloom. I mean, it's got to be warm, because if you go and put the simmer ring on and it's not warm enough, the simmer ring will put it right out. Okay, it's still the carbon felt's burning. See if this will heat it up enough to let the jets go. In his video, he did say in the text area, the Trangia stove will continue to operate as designed with the carbon felt in place. So I take it that he means that it will come to a bloom with the carbon felt. Now it's taking a bit long here. I'm fanning it now in camera 2. Sometimes to help your bloom along, you got to fan it a little bit so that the flames get down into where the jets are. Normally, I think it would have come to a bloom by now. Nice flame with the carbon felt. But using it with the carbon felt in there, just that without the bloom, kind of defeats the purpose of having the Trangia. At that rate, you might as well just use a cat food can or something. Huh, this is kind of disappointing. I didn't realize it would take so long. I should have put a stopwatch on. Now granted, all the time that you're burning this will be heating up stuff. But I'm not sure which is more economic, the jets or the carbon felt. See, the heat is in the center. I don't think it's getting a little warm, but guess not enough to give me a bloom. Huh. Now this would probably be great to use with the simmering. So you get a whole lot better flame to play with there. Huh, that really disappoints me. Excuse me. Although I guess what the thing could be, well, that makes it, I was going to say you could pull the carbon felt out when you wanted to use the jets, but they're going to be loaded with your alcohol. You know, all kinds of things. You could put it in a plastic bag, the carbon felt, to hold in the alcohol when you take it out of this. But you got to play with it. You got to have a so you'd have to put this out now to take the carbon felt out. You really wouldn't want to take it out with it wet and lit. I really did not expect this. I thought the jets would come up. They look like they're trying to. Okay, I guess I've gone long enough with this. I really don't know what to say here. If you were going to do something like that, you wanted to simmering because you were going to do your dry baking, this would probably work because you do get a better controllable flame there. Small, large. It does seem to be an easier, see, even a real small flame. You couldn't do that very well with the jets. I'm pretty sure that would just about put it out. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to contact Wawhiker and see what he did with this. I don't know if he's done anything since he did this video. You should, when you go down that link to check his video on this, check out some of his other ones. I mean, he's got some cool videos there where he made a inlet port for you to be able to have an external bottle of fuel for this. Really neat. Just kind of disappointed with this. So, I hope that helps you, CatskillMountainGirl. If you got some other questions with this, if you want me to do a boil test, I'll try that. Personally, no offense, Wawhiker, but I don't think I like this idea. It kind of takes away from the whole idea of what the Trangia is all about. I mean, you could make it a whole lot cheaper. Do the same thing just with the soda can. Put carbon felt in the soda can and do this. Although then it wouldn't fit into the Trangia stand, but I don't like this. Okay, well, CatskillMountainGirl, thank you for the comment and the question. I hope this helped. I thank you for watching. I thank Wawhiker for his great ideas. I'm sure people copy them all over the place. And did I say thank you for watching? My head's going on here trying to think of stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, and watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.